Hey everybody, today it's Miss Adine and I'm going to go over some crayon techniques. Just some Crayola. Here I've got some red and I'm going really fast. It's sped up, but I'm going really lightly. Then I'm going harder and harder. So the pressure on your crayon makes a big difference. One crayon, three colors. The same with yellow, from light pressure to really dark pressure. And you can see it goes from light to dark yellow with one crayon. Now I'm going to take two crayons, an orange and another color, which is this lavendery color. I'm just going to put it over, and I'm going fast. This is a sped up video, but I'm going really lightly. So these colors are, you're going to see both together, and it creates this new color, which isn't purple and it isn't orange. It's a sort of neutrally color. On the bottom, I'm putting the purple so you can see what that looks like next to the orange. So again, two crayons and at least three separate colors. It's a really nice way to add texture and depth when you're using a simple material. Here we have just blending colors. So I'm going to start with one crayon and I'm going to keep layering different colors, going down and over. And you can see how it goes from like a red to this lavender, adding some blue, and then a lighter blue, a green. So you can see how you can make a gradation or a blend. And now I'm just adding a variation by adding some contrast and a darker color around it. And here I'm making it just a scribble of green and using the same exact crayon to give an outline, another green actually, to give a different color, a red, and some texture with the green. So using crayons, you get to have a lot of different textures and colors. The wax itself lends to a thickness on the paper. And here I'm just adding yellow and a red outline and some little scribbles. It's just how you can layer. The beauty of crayon is you don't have to let anything dry in the middle. I can add red right on top of yellow and I won't get orange unless I want to. Here going lightly and then adding some different lines, some loopies and some diagonals. It is a lot of fun to play with crayons. Just keep layering different colors and see what you can get. I'm going to peel this crayon here because I want to get to use the side of the crayon because it makes a wider, more even mark. You can only get the width of the point of the crayon, but if you break it and peel it, you can get a much wider surface. See the hard edges and then the wide. It's like using a very wide paintbrush versus a narrow paintbrush. It makes it completely look different. Here I'm just drawing on top a different color. The orange doesn't show through that much, but this is one way that if you wanted to use to show fur or to draw weather, that you can. Over here I'm using a lot of different greens and yellows. I'm going to make this sort of look like maybe like some grass. And again, I'm just making some quick marks in different greens and yellows. And I could stop here, but I'm going to go a little bit more because I want to really fill this in. One of the things you can do that I just did here is take a yellow crayon and go over the entire thing. And it really blends that in. And then I'm just going in and filling in the rest of my paper with any colors I feel like it. I just wanted this to have less white showing. The harder you push the crayons, the more it will look like paint, the more it will dent the paper. You can go over with white here. You can see that it just changes the look a little bit. A white crayon is a nice tool to use at the end sometimes to just add something, make it look a little foggy or a little smoky or a little bit underwater.